15 plus 7 is equal to 22. Let me find out how we get the 22 quickly. 15 plus 7 equal to 22. 5 plus 7 is going to give me 12. But I cannot record 12 here, so I'll record 2 and carry 1. Add the 1 here. 1 plus 1 will give me 2. I got it. I got it. 22. But why did I record 2 here and moved 1 to this place when I did 5 plus 7? A very important question. You are welcome to the GMAT 41's mathematics class. I hope you're doing very fine. Today I'll be teaching you addition of number bases. If I give you numbers to add in any base, how do you do that? Okay, before now we've been doing a whole lot of addition. This is one of them, and I want to believe it was not difficult for you understanding how I got this 22. But what if I ask you, at a point here under this tens, I got 5 plus 7, which is 12. Why did I not record 12 here? I recorded 2 and moved 1 here. So there were two things that ordinarily I should ask myself, why did I do otherwise? Number 1, why did I not record that 12 here? Number 2, okay, when I chose to record one of the digits and move the other one, why did I not record this 1 here and move 2? Once you understand this, then addition in any other base becomes very simple. Today, I'll be teaching you the principles, and in fact, our class today is an interesting one, of course, as usual. You understand? Alright, now let us look at what we expected to do. When you are adding, please, no matter the base that the addition is being done, you want to always know that it is done in a similar way as adding in base 10. But there are some things you want to remember. Actually, we do that here, but we don't usually show it. And because we don't say this again and again for students to know about it, sometimes when they want to do addition in another base, it becomes challenging. And that is why today I'll be showing you why I recorded 2 and moved 1. And why I cannot record 12 in this my example here. You want to remember that when you are adding in any base, the highest possible number you can record under any place value is 1 less than the base in which the addition is being done. Let me underline this, please, very important. The highest possible number that can be recorded under any place value is 1 less than the base in which the addition is being done. What do I mean by what I wrote on the board and just underlined? Because it's a powerful statement. Take for example, if you're adding in base 10, the highest number you can record under any place value is 1 less than that base 10. Which number is 1 less than 10? The number is 9. Which means the highest possible number you can record under any place value if the addition is in base 10. The highest number is 9. You can record any number that is less than 9 as well too. But you cannot record that 10 because the addition is in base 10. You can't record 10 under any place value. And you cannot record any number greater than 10 under any place value. Which means, for example, if you are now to carry out any addition in base 5, the highest number you can record under any place value will be what? 4. If you are adding in base 2, the highest number you can record under any place value is what? 1. Remember, you can always record numbers less than the base you are adding in. But you cannot record the base under any place value. And you cannot record any number greater than the base under any place value. That is why when I did 5 plus 7, this addition is in base 10 because I didn't tell you the base of these numbers. Once the question is given to you and the base is not mentioned, it means it is base 10 number. 5 plus 7 is 12, and this addition is in base 10. 12. I cannot record that 12. I can't. I can't record that 12. Is that okay? It's not allowed because 12 is greater than the base I am working in. 12 is greater than the base that I am working in. The question now is, What then can I record? If maybe I have a result that is equal to the base I am adding in or greater than the base that I am working out. We have this note here to guide us. When the added numbers give a result that is greater than or equal to base being operated in. Did you get that point? You add some digits and the result you got is either greater than or equal to the base that you are operating in. What are you expected to do? Divide the result by the base. Record the remainder and carry over the whole number to the next higher place value and then add it. Let's interpret what I just wrote under this note here. Let's interpret it. 5 plus 7 is what? 12. 12 is greater than the base 10 that this calculation is being done. So what do? You are to divide that 12 by base 10. Let me write the base 10 here. Okay, 10 can divide 12. How many times? It will go one whole number of times, then remainder what? 2. Remainder 2. I've always told you need the knowledge of multiplication very well. That is what will help you to understand division. If you go to 10 times table, you cannot multiply 10 by any number to get 12. But you know that 10 times 1 will give you 10. 10 times 2 is 20. The 10 and 20, which one is closest to 12? 10 is closest to 12, so you pick that one. It means that 10 can go into 12 only one time, which will give you 10. Because 1 times 10 is 10. The remainder will be what? 2. That remainder, you transfer it and record it down. Do you see that? That is why when I got that 12, I recorded this 2. That is the right hand digits. And then I moved, the remainder will be moved. You will add the remainder to the next higher place value. This is unit place value, this is tens. That's what you have to do. And that's what I wrote here. Very simple. Now, dear students, it is true that we don't usually show this calculation, when we are doing addition in base 10. Because we so understand this base 10 addition. This is something we have always done. We have always done that. And because we've always done that, we don't see the need of doing all those calculations. But it's quite unfortunate that sometimes we may not be aware that this is actually the calculation that led us to talking about record this and carry over the other one. When you are now adding in other bases, it becomes very important to be aware of this calculation. As we pick questions to start solving, you are going to see how we work addition out in any base. But before then, let us consider this example. This addition is to be done in base 10. This number is a base 10 number, so we have 432. We are adding 69 to it. So how do we add? We'll start with the unit place value. This is units, tens, and what? 100. 2 plus this will give us 11. So what do you record? Look at it. I'm going to record 1 and move 1 over here. 11 divided by 10. You divide that result you got by the base you are adding in. If you do that, you are going to get 1, remainder what? 1. Transfer the remainder here. So 2 plus 9 will give us 1. Move 1 to the next place. So I say 2 plus 9 will give us 1. Actually, it is 11, okay? Look at it. But by calculation, when you divide that 11 by 10, you get the remainder to be 1. So it's the remainder that you record here. The whole number, you move it to the next place value. And then you add. 1 plus 3 will give us 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. Remember that if the result you got is greater than or equal to the base you are working with, you must do this. Do your division. So when I added 1 plus 3, I got 4, plus 6, I got 10. 10 is equal to the base 10 we are working on. So I will do 10 divided by 10. So this will give me 10 can divide 10 one whole time. There will be no remainder. So I will say remainder 0. Because 10 can divide 10 completely. no remainder. So you say remainder 0. That remainder, you transfer it here. So do you see it is like 1 plus 3 plus 6 will be equal to 0. Then you move 1 here. Alright, take note, not really that it's equal to 0, it's actually equal to 10, but you record 0, which is the remainder, and move the whole number to the next place value. And then 1 plus 4 will now give us what? 5. Oh no, let me use black marker, 0. 1 plus 4 will give us 5. You can record 5 because 5 is less than base 10. Therefore, 432 plus 69 added in base 10, the answer is 501. Remember what I did here. That is what is going to save you when you are now to add in any other base. We are set for questions now. In this video, we will be solving these 2 questions on the board to see how we can add in any given base. The very first question we have here is a JAMB question, right? 2014, question number 2 of that year. Find the value of 110111 base 2 plus 10100 base 2. We've got the options here, so we're going to solve to see if we can get the correct option. Question number 2, you're asked to add 264 base 9, 86 base 9, and 475 base 9. We'll be taking them one at a time. Question number 1, we are to add this. Is that okay? So what we do, coming to this first question, we have 110111 base 2 plus 10100 base 2. So we're going to create our place value, writing the bigger number first. Here we have 1, 1, and then 0, 1, 1, 1. It's in base 2. We are adding this digit, this number to it. So coming here, we'll start with this digit. It will come under units. Following this, tens, the next one is 1. It will come under 100. This 0 will come under 1000. And then this 1 will come under tens of thousand. If you like, you put your place value, units, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000. The choice is yours. Alright, now I'm going to underline this as usual, then we'll carry out our addition. Are you ready? It's a simple one. So we have 1 plus 0 is 0. Remember, this addition is in base 2. So let me show it. Let me put base 2 in each of them. This is base 2. This one also is in base 2. So that you know the highest digit you can record under any place value when you start adding. Remember the rule. You are not expected to record that base under any place value, and you can't record a number greater than that base under any place value. Let's start with unit. 1 plus 0 will give us what? 1. 1 is less than the base 2, so you can write down 1. Come to tens, 1 plus 0, you get 1 still, you record it. 1 plus 1 will give us what? 1 plus 1 is 2. You can't record 2 here because the result you got here is equal to the base. So what do? Come over here and then 1 plus 1 is 2. Do 2 divided by the base 2. 2 divided by base 2, the result it will give you is one whole number, remainder. You know, 2 can divide 2, there will be no remainder. So you say remainder 0. That remainder, you transfer it to this place value 100. So 1 plus 1 will give you 0. The whole number of times, which is 1, you move it to this. Then you now add 1 plus 0 will give us 1. I'll record the 1 here. 1 plus 1 is 2. Do this same division. 2 divided by 2 give you 1 remainder 0. Transfer the remainder here. Transfer the remainder here and then move 1 to the next place value. Then 1 plus 1 will give us what? 2. You can't record the 2 here. Do 2 divided by 2 again, you get 1 remainder 0. Record the remainder here and move the whole number to this next place value. There is an invisible place value here, which should be around million, because it's units, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000. The invisible place value here is million. So this one is going there. Now you now have 1 plus nothing, or 1 plus 0, which is 1. You bring down the 1. So you are done with the addition. This answer will be in base 2. You can now conclude, therefore, what was given to us is 110,111 base 2 plus 101,000 base 2. Our answer is equal to 100,1011 base what? 2. This is the answer. And so you can check the correct option here. 100,1011. 100,1011. So we can just come and then tick. The correct option is A. So we tick the A, and that's our answer. Look at that. Let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2, we are to add 264, 86, and 475. I usually like writing the bigger number or the biggest number when I'm dealing with addition. So I'll bring this 4, 7, and then 5. So you see unit, tens, and 100. That's in base 9. Now you are adding this plus, you are adding 264. So the 4 will come under unit, 6 will go under tens, then 2 will come under 100. Then plus 86, 6 will come under unit, 8 will go under tens. Remember that all of these are in base what? 9. Alright, let me put the 9 in figure. Base 9, base 9, base 9. So we go 5 plus 4 plus 6. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 6 will give you 15. This addition is in base 9, so you cannot record 15 here. So what do? You check for what the remainder would be. 15 divided by the base we are adding in, which is 9. That will give us, 9 can go into 15. Only once, it will remain 6. So 1, remainder 6. You know what to do. Transfer the remainder, which is 6, to this place. That's what you record here. So this will be 6. And then you move the whole number of times, 9 divided 15, which is once. You move it to the next place value. Then you now add 1 plus 7 will give you 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 plus 8 is 22. You cannot record 22 here. So what will you record and what will you move over? And of course, you cannot say write 2, carry 2. It's not base 10 addition. This is base 9 addition. That is why it's important you have to check. 22 was the result you got divided by base 9. How many times can 9 go into 22? It will go 2 times. That 2 times will give you 18. 2 whole remainder. That 2 times will give you 18. All these things is knowledge of multiplication. The remainder will now be what? 4. So remainder 4. Transfer the remainder here, record it. Then move the whole number of times to the next place value. So you bring the 2 here. You proceed again. 2 plus 4 will give you what? 6. 6 plus 2 will give you 8. Can you record the 8 here? Yes, you can. Because that 8 is less than the base 9. For 8 is a number which is 8, which is 1 less than 9. Simply because it is less than the base you are adding in, you can actually write it down. And you are done with this. You put your base 9. Therefore, 264 base 9 plus 86 base 9 plus 475 base 9. The answer will give you 846. 846 base 9. 846 base 9. So this is the answer. And that is how simple we carry out addition in any base. Remember the principle that I explained before we started solving question. Always remember these small calculations. They will guide you. In our next class, we're going to look at subtraction of number bases. I'm going to explain how we do that. with solved questions.